Boy, did you choose wisely. Welcome back to another fun-filled episode. All right, let's review the tape and see who was first last time. Eco-Techive, Eco-Techive, and J. Parker Silver Stacker for the tie. Hey, hit that like button, please, and thank you. Your likes boost my ego and my energy so that I may one day destroy your enemies. Probably not, but together we can crowd them out. Silver Dollar Week 61. I can't get over it. It's amazing. Beautiful. I'm outside today and I'm gonna put a bunch of goodies on the table, right in the middle of all the urban chaos. It's fine. I'm not worried about other people. I'm like a piñata. Someone hits me, I'm full of surprise. Feeling good. Coffee, sunlight, old silver dollars. How about you, friendo? Get to typing and let us know in the comments below. And mix it up with the other thousandaires. They're down there, and their camaraderie is almost cult-like. Almost. Disclaimer, Thousandaire Radio is absolutely not a cult. I don't know about you yet, but I'm really enjoying these in the sunlight. The sun is such an amazing thing. It's bright, hot. In fact, it's so hot that when part of the earth tilts towards it, that region will experience warming. Amazing, I know. This channel has been growing fast, which makes me think some of you have been sharing. The first rule of Thousandaire Radio. We do not talk about Thousandaire Radio. The second rule of Thousandaire Radio. We don't talk about Thousandaire Radio. I'm kidding. Talk about it. I know you're too smart for reverse psychology. I just really like the movie Fight Club. Well, I used to. I'm old. Now I don't care. I'm feeling pretty awesome this morning. Maybe I finally passed every virus that's been going around. I think all the plants are done pollinating, and I'm not wasting these good feelings. I hit the ground running, or walking. I'm trying to do 12K steps a day for 90 days uninterrupted. With 4 days behind me, today is day 5. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. All right, I think some order in this stack is starting to form. I finally got some airtights for the halves. And I gotta say, I have enthusiasm. Or zeal. Wait a minute, I lack zeal. Maybe we've had a bit too much coffee already. Silver dollars and halves make a really nice suit. Look at all that patina and variance. They're so different, yet so the same. Paradoxically uniform and diverse at the same time. That probably didn't make sense. I think that was word salad. I might have hit it out the park there. At one point, I was trying to learn other languages, and then it had occurred to me. Maybe use that effort to get really good at English. I'm not saying I'm there by any means, but I do loves me some big words, and I be trying to look up the definitions, know what I mean? Hey, if you find yourself enjoying this old American currency, whoops, my bad. This is money. What we have today is currency. Anyhow, if you enjoy old American money, check out J. Parker Silver Stacker channel. I'm chaotic. He's organized and buys higher quality old silver dollars, quarters, halves, and logs them in books. Unlike me, I don't know what I got here. Okay, now it's Monday morning. I got another 12K steps in yesterday. The 12K a day streak has now gone on for 5 days. Can I get an uninterrupted 90? Time will tell. It's nearly impossible to quantify all of those gains from stacking so many steps for 3 months. But I'm pretty sure they will be substantial. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and who knows what's being prevented. Oh, I was watching an eBay auction end last night, and I was pleasantly surprised. A copy of Lobo #1 from 1990. CGC 9.8 newsstand edition, auctioned for $392. I almost bought it, and I would have won because I would have bid $420. But I decided to lay off the throttle a bit, as my credit card bill is mighty disgusting. I have still yet to pay interest or fees on my credit card, so I'm still technically responsible so far. But I am glad that I stayed to watch the end of the auction to see how much it went for. I thought I had 2 of them, but when I looked at my eBay history last night, I was like, what? My records had indicated I had bought 5. And then I broke them out this morning and recorded them. I got receipts, so let's figure out the cost average. The price you see for each one includes tax and shipping. As you can see, I'm pretty well under $392 for each one. So my cost average is $233.76. Assuming I could sell all of them at last night's auction price, which I would say most definitely is not the case, at least not if you're in a rush. In time, I think I'll get much better than that price. Keywords in time. But based on that, I'm up 67.69% on the lot. Now, if I sell them online, I'll have to pay fees and shipping. But still, I'm up way more than if I would have put that money into bonds or CDs, which that's what I was trying to beat. In fact, I even joked about it with my friends. I called them Lobo bonds. Now, are they as liquid? Absolutely not. I'm not implying they're a substitution for bonds. I just use bonds as a benchmark. It happened. Time is very different in video world. All right, you probably don't care, but I promised you some comic books, so here we go. And these particular comics, I believe, are a good investment. I'm heavily speculating here. I believe at some point in the near future, Lobo will be on the big screen. or perhaps on a streaming series. And, you know, if you can buy into a character before something is formally announced, you can really make a lot of profit with comic books. And that is what I am attempting to do. It feels nice to invest in art. And I don't want NFTs, or I don't want fractions of a painting from Masterworks. In the gold and silver world, we say if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Well, I'm holding these. What you're looking at here is Lobo #1 from his miniseries, which started in 1990. It's not his first appearance, but it is kind of the first appearance of the Lobo that we know. And these 9.8 #1 newsstand editions are pretty rare compared to the first appearances of Lobo. I see many 1983 Omega Man 3 first appearance of Lobo on eBay, but I don't see many of these. This Omega Man 2 has a cameo of Lobo at the very end. It's like the Incredible Hulk 180 of Lobo. And I think this is like the Lobo origin story, one of the first. So I figure these will beat the 5% rate on bonds, so I call them Lobo bonds. This could fail spectacularly, but I'm gonna risk it. This is Lobo's first appearance in 1983. He looks like a member of like a band like Kiss or something. He's wearing a purple and yellow leotard. All right, I gotta get ready for work. If you liked any of this content, maybe you should subscribe, and you'll get more. Also, comment, and I'll see you tomorrow. The flashback is almost over. Aquaman will become Lobo. Remember, you heard it here. Yeah, look at me predicting things. It's not me actually predicting it. I watch nerds talk about things, and I buy the rumors. And nowadays, with modern technology, like YouTube, Reddit, and yeah, even ChatGPT, I can listen to geeks talk about things on podcasts and YouTube, assess the impact and likelihood of their rumors, and then find the proper investment vehicles to sell the news if their rumors come to fruition. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Just like stocks. And also, like stocks, I try to find things that I believe in long term, just in case my short-term specs don't work out. As I grow my wealth, I diversify my wealth. I had always heard that the Rothschild family basically diversifies 3 major ways. If you don't know who Rothschilds are, look them up. I think you'll enjoy the rabbit hole. But they are a very wealthy family known for maintaining their wealth for centuries. Not an easy thing to do. Making wealth and keeping wealth are 2 different things. Anyhow, I heard they generally split their wealth in thirds. 1/3 real estate, 1/3 liquid assets, and 1/3 fine art. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT right now and verify what I think I may know about Rothschilds. Hey, if you're new here and you're liking the content, which you probably are if you're here this long, hit that subscribe button and stick around, why don't you? So I asked ChatGPT, how do the Rothschilds diversify their wealth? It gave me an answer a bit different from how I had simplified it. It gave me a list of 7 sectors that they invest in to mitigate risk and enhance opportunities for growth. Here we go. Number 1, banking and financial services. The Rothschild family has a long history in banking. Rothschild & Co., their flagship investment bank, offers services in investment banking, asset management, and private banking. 2, real estate. They hold substantial real estate assets, including commercial properties, luxury residence, and significant historical estates. 3, energy and natural resources. The family has investments in energy companies, including those involved in oil, gas, and renewable energy projects. 4, wine and agriculture. They own several prestigious vineyards and wineries, particularly in France, including Chateau Lafite Rothschild. 5, private equity and venture capital. The Rothschilds invest in private equity and venture capital funds, which allow them to hold stakes in a variety of companies across different stages of development. 6, philanthropy and art. The family also allocates funds towards philanthropic efforts and art collections, which not only preserve cultural heritage, but also serve as valuable financial assets. 7, infrastructure and transportation. Investments in infrastructure projects and transportation companies are part of their diversified portfolio. So what do you think? I myself kind of like my thirds model I had of the Rothschilds investment strategies. I'm thinking pretty much each one of these 7 sectors can fall into one of those thirds. Again, that was liquid assets, real estate, and art. Fine art, not just any art. Well, I hope you enjoy the info and stuff that we went over today. I'm feeling pretty good after I crunched the numbers on those comic books. I still have to go over some more purchases that I have done. So I'm not necessarily a winner yet, but I'm starting to feel like I have another investment vehicle in my tool belt. I know some amateur investors who have had some pretty good success, but with only one investment vehicle. Maybe two if you count cash. And they are very hesitant to broaden their horizons. I remember in a Robert Kiyosaki book, I don't think it was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Anyhow, he described someone who only uses one investment vehicle as being the same as someone with a wheelbarrow just walking in circles. Just riding the asset up and riding it back down. Maybe they don't go back down as far, and maybe they go up even more later. But if you have assets that are up and you can sell a little off and use that cash to buy a little bit more of those assets that are down that you believe in long term, well, that's how I like to do it. Because, you know, I don't want to be a one-trick pony. Hey, just like the thumbnail in the video. I know you may not enjoy hearing about Bitcoin or comic books, but I'm doing pretty good with them. And let me show you what I buy with that cash. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a G and it rhymes with gold. Well, I guess I better get my day started. I appreciate you staying till the end, friend. And I hope you enjoyed the video, because that is it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, wicked job. I mean, it wasn't necessarily it. I still have to put these coins away. You hit that like button, right? I forget sometimes when I'm watching a video. It happens. Well, if you already hit it, don't hit it again. Maybe I'll go to the bank today and visit my Centenarios. I forgot I'm a 4 Centenario guy now. I've been so wrapped up in comic books, I haven't even thought about the Centenarios. $50 with airtights on them. Looks so great. Oh, since you're still here, check out this briefcase I bought, or suitcase, or I don't know what it's called. It's like a waterproof, airtight case to put CGC graded comic books in. It has a pressure release valve, so I imagine it's rather sealed. It holds 8 graded comic books, and I spent about $70 on it. If it's nice, I may get some more of them. I'm just paranoid. If I get like a leak in the roof or something, I don't want any water or humidity to get on my books. Or if I'm traveling with them and it starts raining or something. I imagine it doesn't take much for them to drop a grade or two, and that can be devastating to the bottom line. All right, I'm finally gonna go. I'll see you later.